gentlemen, welcome to the podcast night here at Go Comedy. Please welcome your host for the evening, Matt
I can grab this and talk into it. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. This is very first at Go Comedy. So you're in the ground floor, everybody. You are here for the first ever podcast night. Sure, we've done live shows before, but the idea is that we will do this more often. So you can say, when this theater is filled up with people that are just like, I've heard it's great, you can say, I know it's great because I was there from the beginning, baby. My name is Matt Noss. I am in the show that is later this evening, but the first show up, boy oh boy, I'm excited to bring them to the stage. But before I do that, I need to show you a short little video. This is a phone call that one of the members of our next podcast received. So let's do that, and then I will introduce our first show of the night.
Hi, this is Dan me calling. I don't need to call back. However, I should mention this earlier. The Shining movie, if you haven't seen it, you may want to avoid it because it's not so if you haven't seen The Shining, I might suggest that you don't.
So please welcome, covering the movie The Shining, Spooky, Sexy, Scary!
Sexy Scary. I'm Patty.
And I'm Maria.
And
Stop it.
Do it.
Oh, shoot.
Keep going. And our guest is Lily Pies.
Hi.
Hey. As Dan has told you, we did watch The Shining. It was pretty good. I liked it.
It was the longest movie I've ever seen.
It was very long. It's 2.5 hours, which you can watch comfortably on a flight to Denver, because that's the first time I saw it.
Oh, what year?
2016.
What was the purpose
Of my flight?
Yeah. Well,
no,
your
buckle up.
flight was to get
So, my flight was to get there. Man, I just left my husband and I was feeling real down.
Wow. Sorry to bring this up.
So, I went to Denver to see my brother for Christmas.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Did he appreciate it?
He paid for the flight.
Wow. I can only hope that when I leave my husband, that my brother will pay for me to get all the way to Bowling Green. He lives there.
Wait, so Patty, what you're saying is you watched The Shining on the way to where some of The Shining took place?
Yes, so that's why we watched it, because I knew I was going to go to Estes Park, which is where the Stanley Hotel is, where the Overlook Hotel is based.
So the Overlook Hotel in the movie is based on the Stanley Hotel.
Yes.
It was not filmed there?
No, it was filmed at some place in Oregon.
No. Have any of you seen The Shining?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a larger percentage than I thought. This is
It's
great.
a classic.
It is.
Maria, what did you think The Shining was before you saw it?
Well, I really kind of thought that Psycho and The Shining were the same movie. I knew there was a shower scene in The Shining where someone is injured. And that happened in Psycho too. Well, before we watched Psycho, I was like, ooh, there's gonna be that scary man. He's got that face and it's spooky and it's through the door. And that wasn't the case at all. And I said, that's not even a movie, I guess, until yesterday when I watched The Shining.
And you were awake for the entire thing.
Yeah.
What was the best part?
I generally fall asleep for the center 45 minutes of almost any film, this included. But I caught up today, and I don't think I need to believe the movie that I did yesterday. I'm not saying Stanley Kubrick should have shortened the movie, but...
As Lauren Kozlowski says, all movies should be 90 minutes.
Or less.
Or less.
Or less.
Well, I know a lot of us have seen The Shining, but if you haven't, transport yourself to 1977 and watch the trailer. Pete, please play it.
I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 1970? Well, a man named Charles Grady is the winter caretaker. And he came up here with his wife and two little girls, I think about 8 and 10. From what I've been told, I mean, he seemed like a completely normal individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family with an axe.
You can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen with me.
Mom? Yeah? Do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
For some people, solitude and isolation can of itself become a problem.
What, dude? They killed you and Danny.
You did this to me. Didn't you? How could you? How could you?
Here's Johnny!
I don't actually believe that was an original trailer. I think the film student made that.
It's beautiful.
I'll go see
Hire
it.
them. Does anyone need an ad? They should do it. I do agree with that, though. There was a lot of reveals.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
I googled original Shining trailer.
Did anybody see The Shining, like, in the theater?
Woo! Dan!
Yeah, Dan.
Over here.
Star of the show.
This is Dan from the voicemail, everyone. He didn't like this movie.
Well, what, did you like it?
Yes. Oh, well, I'm not on the mic, but yes, I liked it.
Oh, good.
No, I did like it, because... and 2 days later, I didn't think much of the movie when I saw it.
Dan, come up here. Dan, come here.
Yeah, got a mic over there.
Just come over here. Or,
Yeah, got a mic over there.
Okay.
Got a mic right there.
Technical.
Yeah, you have to get up and go to it, I think. Oh, no, JR's got it. Producer JR did it. Okay.
Well, I didn't think too much of it at the time, because I saw it daylight at a cinema.
Outside?
In the mall.
Oh, in the mall.
But it was at midday. It was at
Midday.
midday.
What mall? What mall are we talking about?
Well, on the Cold Mall, which
Oh,
is
okay.
now knocked down where the theater was, and somebody looking for the steel and rubbish that was there. And somebody brought a child to the movie, which I thought was amazing.
Terrible choice.
Yes, I thought so. And I was too disturbed with the movie because I saw it during the daylight. And the movie itself is very light. I mean, there's no darkness, and shadows overall.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
so I wasn't too terrified of it until like 2 days later. I
Why?
started thinking about it.
Oh. Well, we have a couple questions for you since you were there. Is there anybody else who was there in the moment? No? Great. Okay. So, Red Rum.
Yes.
We all know, based on this trailer, that Red Rum backwards is murder, right? Spell it. Yeah, but when you're watching the movie, I assume you didn't think to yourself, oh, let me just spell it backwards and get murder, right?
No, it didn't occur to me to the second hour, so. When I saw it.
So when they reveal that it's murder, was your mind just blown?
Yes.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah,
We were hoping.
doesn't take much.
Oh, I want to know that lady.
Oh, Shelley
Shelley Duvall.
DuPaul. Shelley DuPaul.
Do you know of her?
Pardon me?
Do you know of Shelley Duvall?
She was Wendy.
The female lead?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is she attractive?
What movie star is it?
Can I show? Do you guys think that lady is attractive? Like you?
Was she 80s attractive? Because 80s
That's what we
were
really
weird.
want to know.
Was it the time period play a factor?
She was never attractive.
No.
She was never attractive. Okay.
What about Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Oh, we disagree. But I appreciate your
Why are
response.
his brows like that?
So pointed. What is it called when you're editing like a word? Thank you, Dan.
Maybe you'll come up here again. Yeah.
When you're like doing editing and you make that little like triangle above a word.
A carrot?
Yeah, his eyebrows are like a carrot.
They are. They are. It's a bold choice that really has a large impact.
I think it's genetics. I don't think it has anything to do with it.
No, that's fair. Yeah, the pattern.
Yeah.
Upward slant.
God did that.
Yeah.
Did people not like pluck or?
I think the 80s was a really good time
Wax.
for body hair.
It was.
Okay.
As we saw in the film.
Yeah.
What?
Naked girl, full bush.
Oh yeah.
Full
Okay.
frontal, naked, young woman turns into decaying,
Yeah,
dead
great.
woman mid-makeout.
I love that.
Yeah. Definitely a surprise.
A mid-makeup decay.
What shocked me the most about that situation was, I mean, I know that he was clearly deranged. So
Was he or did she? Did she age in your seconds?
She aged.
Do you think that she aged, or do you think he was delusional and thinking she was beautiful and then she was really
No, she
decayed?
aged.
No,
No one's
my-
gonna make out. Well, that's not true.
no.
If he was delusional, he might not know that she was already decayed. What do you think, Lily?
I think it was an aging situation.
Is this important?
Yeah.
I mean, but what weirded me out the most, I mean, obviously he's not, of sound mind, but he saw this woman who, up until that moment, we thought that she had, tried to strangle his son, and his first thought was, let's make out.
Well, he wasn't a good father.
Right, yeah. That
Why?
was cool.
Why wasn't he a good father? Did you watch the movie?
Seemed fine until then. What decisions weren't great?
He dislocated his son's arm while he was drunk.
Patty, he was drunk, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, he was very mean to his wife. Told
In
her
what way?
He was like, Wendy, I don't want you to come down here when I'm writing because you're fucking
Oh.
bothering me.
Was it pre or post opening of the
Pre.
Oh.
Because once 237 was opened, that's when stuff got crazy.
He was mean before that?
Yeah.
Okay, he was sort of mean, you could tell he was definitely not nice. He was under a thin veil of oh, honey.
I think he was an abusive asshole the entire time.
Why did he need this job?
Because he wanted to focus on writing.
Oh yeah, he was a teacher and then
Yeah.
not. Okay. Who quits being a teacher to be a writer?
It seems actually some people do that, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe not, I don't know.
I'm just, I don't know. Maybe he felt comfortable financially to quit his teaching job, but I've never felt that
Based
way.
on how Wendy dressed, no.
She was cute.
That
Like,
one
not
jacket
here,
was
but
She had one good outfit.
that weird yellow jacket.
Oh, with
like
the
sailboat.
appliques?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
I would wear that.
she had good shoes too.
She did have some solid shoes, that is true. But the weird apron dresses, there were a lot. And the color, you could tell when she took off that dress, it was like a unitard all the
Yeah.
way down to one color.
Yeah, okay.
Weird weirded me out.
I mean, now you could go to Forever 15. That's a troop.
To show us how many nights to go happy.
Forever 21 and get her outfits.
Good. She's very. Wendy's coming back. Right now.
She reminds me of Burning Man, just as a whole.
I've
never been there, but she looks like it.
Maria, I want to talk about what this movie means to your family.
Wow. I saw this movie for the first time yesterday, and I didn't realize that I knew everything about this movie because my dad only refers to this movie in everything he says.
Which is slightly a disturbing revelation to have.
My dad, I can't tell you how many times he has just walked by my room and just said red rum. And then I was like, why is he saying that? My mom was like, it's murder backwards. And I was like, cool. Oh my God. So sorry. Then my dad also, he talks to me, well, not anymore, but as a kid, all the time he talks to me with just like the finger. Do you guys know this thing? Oh, you look like you don't. This is like his little friend. Also,
Tony.
This person's name was Tony. My brother's name, Tony. Okay. Then also, I discovered this blew my mind. I had to stop watching the movie and Patty to say, look at the movie. During the scene, they get to the hotel. They're in the kitchen. The boy meets the man that also has telepathy.
Dick the chef.
The chef. And they're talking, and I was like, why does this boy have a red, white, and blue Flyers jacket? This can only mean one thing. The Dayton Flyers, where I attended college. Why is he a Dayton Flyers fan? I don't know, other than to be a part of my life before my parents met. That might be it, but I feel like that's enough to think, wow, I probably should have seen this movie years ago. It's been a part of my life forever.
This movie was playing when you were conceived.
It was your
Not
parents
sure.
were here.
My parents would never come. They'll never hear it. They don't, I don't know, guys. They come to a lot of things that I do that when I sing, but not, I don't know. I wonder, watch, my mom's gonna walk through the door. But I should ask why they don't come.
You should. My mom once, when we were in the drive-thru of a bank, said, "Red rum!"
To the teller?
To me.
Oh.
And she didn't tell me what it meant, but she would just like throw it in once in a while. And she'd be like, "Red rum!" And I thought my mom, was losing it.
She was really referencing.
But she just referred to this movie.
Wow.
Yeah, when we went to the Stanley Hotel, story time. Oh, I hope my brother's listening to this. He really fucked things up. So we were supposed to make it to a tour of the Stanley Hotel, and he overslept, and we didn't make it in time. So thank you. I told you it was okay, but it wasn't. Anyways, I did get to roam the hotel. I got to see room 237 with the doors closed because once again I didn't make it on time for my tour. But it was pretty spooky.
Did you feel paranormal energy?
I felt annoyed because tickets were like $50 for a tour. But overall I felt a little spooky. They play it up, definitely. The inside doesn't look like anything. I mean, The Shining was filmed at a soundstage in London, not Estes Park, Colorado.
No way. Wait, it wasn't even in a real hotel. I knew it wasn't an actual, but it was what? So that big golden room was just a fake thing?
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
But the ceilings are so high.
They're so high.
I wasn't the set designer.
The camera is way back. You can see the little big thing. I mean, how big is a soundstage?
Big.
Well, that solves it.
There's a lot of different places in the set. Where was the maze? On a soundstage? It's outside.
I don't know. On the outside soundstage.
Do you think that they had to build that maze and wait for the plants to grow before they could film the movie?
I don't.
Where's that?
Somewhere.
It's been taken down.
Why?
They are now building, well, they planted the seeds. in Stanley Park.
Next to the hotel that you were at?
Yeah, in front of it, and it's like growing, and so it's kind of a letdown because it's like up to my here.
How
Very
long
not
ago was
tall.
that?
In 2016.
Oh yeah. So how tall, like how much height are we talking over the course of 2 years, do you think? Do you think if I go there it'd be worth it?
No.
Okay.
Next, you just see across and be like,
I saw
see
elk.
Oh, like a moose. Okay.
An elk and a moose are not the same thing.
you. Which is better, an elk or a moose?
Elk.
Why? Bigger?
I think a moose is bigger.
I feel like a moose would be more majestic to see. Like if I saw a moose, I'd be like, whoa,
I had
I'm in the
elk.
presence of a moose. But elk, I'd be like, ah, it's just a big deer.
I consumed elk once.
What was it like?
Pretty good.
What would you compare it to?
Steak.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
It was in
Go.
beef jerky form.
Oh, well,
Come on, Dan. This is
Jerky, right?
ridiculous. Okay, so in the movie he goes to the bar in that gold room. Yes.
Yes, he goes to see
Fancy
Lloyd.
bar.
Lloyd, who is not real.
He is
Yes.
real though.
In his mind.
He's a ghost.
Okay, fine. He's a ghost. I'll take it. He goes and he orders bourbon, and he says, "I have a 20 and a 10." He says $30
He
to have
has
this
two
bottle of
20s,
bourbon.
2 20s and a 10.
2 20s and a 10?
Yeah.
Oh my
Cool
God!
50.
All this math I did was wrong.
No, I did the math.
No, I did
Oh,
this
no, you
part.
did the math?
Oh my God! I have to do algebra. 30 over. I'll do it. I can do math. Hold on. I got it.
This is really
All right, hold on.
important.
30 over 91.75 equals x over
Oh my god.
50. So if I multiply this by, no, that can't be
You gotta
right.
cross.
50 over x, put it here. So it'll be x times this, and then I gotta divide 91.75 by 50?
Just let's pretend that I didn't correct you.
It's $30. Let's pretend he had $30.
Oh, wow.
What is this?
Bowling facts. I just found this. I wrote this at some point. I wrote facts about bowling.
Read it.
Professional Bowlers Association is located in Washington.
Washington State or Washington, D.C.?
I don't know.
Cliffhanger.
Oh, they can't right.
Why would you need to know?
There are 10 pins and 10 frames.
Basic knowledge of bowling, continue.
Oh my God, this was more money than we could have ever thought. If you have $50 in 1980 to buy a bottle of booze, how much money do you think that you'd have now, Patty?
$152.
And 92 cents!
Okay, now do your math, because the reason we're doing this is we want to see how many bottles of Jack Daniels Jack Nicholson could have bought. So it's $20 a bottle.
Okay. He could have bought 7.6 bottles. Was he, so in 1980s dollars, he could have purchased, if it was the year 2018, if it was 2018, he would not, oh my God, hold on.
She had vocal cord surgery, that's why she's doing this very weird thing.
It's 1980. He has $30. $50. That is 2018, which would equate $152 in 2018 money because of inflation. So he could buy 7.6 bottles. So why would he have $30? He only needs to buy one bottle.
He had $50.
Oh.
Anyways, he was a real boozer. So he goes to the bar and he's like, hey, well, first he's like, I would sell my soul for a glass of beer. Oh.
I paid
like
like
beer.
I do, but I wouldn't. If I was going to sell my soul, it wouldn't be for beer.
If I'm selling my soul, I better be Katy Perry famous.
Oh yeah.
Wow. For fame, you would sell your soul? Like all the other famous people?
That was funny, right? It was good.
It was okay.
It was a try.
Thank you.
Wow, this got off track. Do you get up?
Here's a question though. So that was based on the price of the glass or the bottle at the Go Comedy Bar?
Yes, so I went to see Bree, wonderful, beautiful Bree, and I said, Bree, how much is a bottle of bourbon? And she said, what kind? And I said, middle of the road. And she said, Jack Daniels. So,
She said,
but you know what? This is at Go Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
What
they
about?
probably get it cheaper because of like it's a bar, and you get it cheaper if you have a bar.
I feel like it'll be more expensive because, okay, let's say it's based on the Stanley Hotel.
Okay.
I've been there once again, bragging.
How much was
I got 3 Bloody Marys, and my bill was pretty hefty. My brother paid for it, but still.
As he should. He still owes you.
Well,
for
so
that
here's my
tour.
question. How much was it, do you think?
For a glass.
I think for us to understand the accuracies of this, I need to know how much is a glass, and then I need to depreciate.
Please call the Stanley Hotel.
Okay.
You're gonna call them?
I'm gonna call them. Hold on.
Do you have their number?
What's it called?
The Stanley.
That's their number.
The Stanley Hotel.
In Estes Park, Colorado.
Oh, cool.
4.4 stars.
4 points of. Is there? Oh, they have.
But you should ask them. One, how tall the maze is.
Stanley Hotel. For reservations.
Terrifying.
Press 2. For sales. Press 3. For the Cascades Restaurant. Press 4.
It's not the restaurant.
For the front desk. Press 5.
Do the front desk.
Front desk.
I don't think the front desk is gonna know.
It'll be open right now. Oh, the restaurant will be open.
Shh. Behind us.
Oh shit.
What if they hear you? This is very serious. Do not laugh.
Call them on the post.
Tell them Jack Nicholson's calling.
Thank you for calling Stanley Hotel. Lorena, can I help you?
Hi, I have kind of an odd question. Oh, thank you. I'm sure you get weird questions all the time. I'm wondering what, if I wanted to get like a glass of bourbon at the bar, how much would it cost?
Oh, there are a ton.
What about like Jack Daniels?
Those probably more on the cheaper side. We have literally 1,550.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah, so it would be hard for me to tell you like the price. That would be like kind of weird because it goes all over the place.
Right. I mean anything like like are we talking like $50? No, there's no way it's $50. Like $10, $20.
For a glass with like a few shots was like 10, 15. Honestly, I'm not sure. I used to work in a restaurant and the whiskey prices change all the time. Like,
Oh, but the price is in the restaurant?
yeah, the whiskey bar is part of the restaurant.
Oh, could you transfer me there?
But yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God. I told you. We're one step closer. Okay. 1,500 whiskeys?
That's impressive. That is crazy. How can you keep track of that?
A menu.
They have to keep
Spreadsheet.
Hi, I have kind of a weird question. I'm wondering, how much is a glass of Jack Daniels on the rocks?
Jack Daniels on the rocks, I believe, and don't quote me on that, is $9 or $10.
Okay, I will not quote you, thank you. Okay, goodbye. $9 or $10, I'm not gonna quote
So
you.
he can buy 5.
No, wait.
He has $50.
Oh, then. I think meant now. I was just saying
Glasses. Oh, I should have
15 these days.
Yeah. Hey, I'm really excited to move on from this.
Very on brand, we will do it.
I have a game.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more.
Backed by popular demand and Spooky Sexy Scary's own, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Woo! Wow, they love this game.
So how this game works is I have Twitter quotes, tweets, if you will.
I like Twitter quotes better. I really like that.
From 3 different people. So I have, or accounts. I have Stephen King, the National Park Service, Stephen King because he wrote The Shining, National Park Service because Estes Park is very close to the Rocky Mountain National Park, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna move away so you don't tweet.
Cheat?
Yes, I said tweet.
I know,
because
it was a
cute.
funny joke. Okay, who goes first?
Lily.
Okay.
Maybe one. Mustard and onions. Is that Stephen King, the National Park Service, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
Maybe one mustard and onions.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. That's the tweet.
There's no other context.
No.
So what has the mustard and
Do you want me to
onions?
read it again?
Yeah.
Maybe one. Period. Mustard and onions. Is that Stephen King, the National Park Service, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
I believe that Sarah Huckabee Sanders would eat mustard, and she seems like she I don't know, like she's an all she doesn't disagree with those things. But I feel like in the National Park Service probably doesn't eat those things. So I'm gonna go with Stephen King on this one.
You are right.
Yes!
Wow. That is Stephen King and how he likes his hot dogs.
Similar to me. Okay, I'm ready.
Happy birthday, sweet George. Is that Stephen King, the National Park Service, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
George, sweet George. Is that a monument?
I'm not going to tell you.
Sweet George is too, I don't know, personal for Sarah, I think. But Stephen King, does he know someone named George? Probably. No, the Park Service.
You are wrong.
No, what? I thought for sure.
That was Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I'm some little boy on her page.
Ew, gross. Wait, she's called somebody Sweet George?
I think it's her son.
I still don't like that. I
Fine.
don't like it at all.
I should know more about her. All right, keep going.
Lily?
Yes.
Baby turtle alert! From mud turtles to common snapping turtles, these tiny reptiles are hatching.
This is trash. This is a throwaway.
If this was Sarah Huckabee Sanders, I might like her, but I know that she didn't say that, so I'm gonna have to go. And I also wish Stephen King said it, because that would be a total other side of his personality that I was not expecting. But I'm gonna have to go Park Service on this puppy.
You're right! That was the National Park Service! And those baby turtles are hatching all over the park.
This better be easy.
This one's pretty hard.
Okay, I'm waiting.
John McCain, American hero. Donald Trump, American zero.
Hey.
Is that Stephen King, the National Park Service, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
It's Stephen King, because I told you to write this one down.
You're right, that's Stephen King.
He has a lot of jokes, opinions in that format where he puts John McCain and then Donald Trump and says something rhyming about both of them.
It's a very specific joke type.
He's doing great. He's a writer for a living.
He used to be a teacher, did you know that?
What?
I'm lying.
I would, okay. All right, Lily.
Lily,
Okay.
don't forget to tip your waitress. Is that Stephen King, the National Park Service, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
I think, there's that whole restaurant thing that happened?
In America?
Well, no, it was Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Right? Did you get thrown out of restaurants? Yeah. This would be like a funny thing if she said, but she's not
Oh, we got it right again.
And the tweet below that reminds us to try the veal.
Where?
I don't know, it just says try the veal.
Okay. I'm not looking at it.
Ready?
Yes. Yes.
So fun meeting at Rob Lowe. Incredibly talented, funny, and very nice guy. Thanks for entertaining us all these years. Now,
It's not tough because I know everything about it.
now was that? Was that?
He's a weird Twitter and I like it. Rob Lowe.
Oh, yeah.
It's Sarah Huckabee Sanders. They're
You're
friends.
right!
They're friends. Did you know that?
Did you know? Because I was also going, I'm going to change this up a bit and do Kellyanne Conway. She also talks about Rob Lowe a lot. So I think middle-aged women really like Rob Lowe.
They don't just like him, they're friends with him.
He knows his demographic.
Is Rob Lowe a Republican?
I would venture to guess.
Canceled. Okay, Lily.
Oh boy.
The mountains are calling and I must go. Is that Stephen King, the National Park Service, or Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
See, this is tricky because
The mountains call us all.
The National Park Service is a bunch of mountains, is it not?
Depending on where you are.
Is it calling to itself? Is this a trick question? I don't know. But I'm gonna go with National Park Service.
That is right!
Oh!
That's nice.
That is a quote by John Muir, tweeted by the National Park Service.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Fine, I won't take, but I'm going to take this opportunity to say we should retweet.
Okay. Fine. Lily won, everyone.
Good job. Okay, why am I explaining? Patty explains it every time. Go ahead.
Okay, so how Spooky, Sexy, Scary works is that we watch a movie and then we rate it based on if it's spooky, sexy, or scary. So each category can be up to 100%. It does not have to equal 100%. I will go as an example. Spooky, 100%. Boy, it got me. We had everything. Every spooky aspect in the entire world was in this movie. Sexy. There's a blowjob. Blowjobs can be sexy. Also, there was a naked woman who looked pretty good until she started aging rapidly. And I'm not saying aging women don't look good. You look great. It's just when your skin falls off. So I'm gonna give, honestly, a tight 25.
Whoa, that's so extreme.
It's real sexy.
25% is a good amount of sexy.
A quarter of the film was sexy to you?
Okay, if there's
It's a zone.
If there's a blowjob, it has to be at least 20%.
Okay.
You know?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Scary. I don't know. 30%. Which seems weird because I gave it 25% sexy, so it's like only 5% more scary.
You didn't jump very much. And you usually jump a lot.
Yeah. I'm on my game. I watched YouTube videos before this. It was just more spooky than scary. I mean, there were some scary parts, like with the Johnny.
Do it. Say it.
Here's Johnny.
Thank you. Okay.
Here's Patty.
What do you have going on? Plug your life.
Follow me on Twitter, and then you'll find out what I'm doing. I've had 2 glasses of wine, so I'm not sure. You can follow me at Patty GHOULD.
So spooky.
Very spooky. Oh, I'm done.
Oh, Lily.
Oh, and I just plug my life, or do I give my rating?
Give
Can I give my rating first?
Yep, you're going to give your rating first.
This is hard. I think, contrary to Patty, this was more scary than spooky. Like the blood coming through the elevator
very textbook spooky to me. But if it frightened you, that's fine.
Well, it didn't like frighten. Sorry. I've never had to distinguish between spooky and scary.
You and every single guest we've ever had.
I'm gonna get this tattooed on my body.
So I'm gonna go 90% scary.
Okay.
Going out of order, look at you.
Oh shoot, yeah. Oops.
Keep going.
I'm gonna go 50% spooky because there's lots of ghosts going on. Kind of the premise. And I'm gonna go like a cool 15 sexy.
Ooh, what was the sexiest moment for you?
Personally, it would have to be the full frontal naked girl.
Okay.
That really was like, whoa, here we are.
Here we are.
There's boobs, we're doing this.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Plugs.
Oh, I don't really do that much, so just my...
Do you have something you like in your life that you want people to know about?
I found a stray cat by my house. And that was really fun for me.
Cool.
Do you still have it?
No, but he like hangs out sometimes. Okay. But you can see a picture of that cat on my Instagram. So, real tight. So, it's @Lily_Kives. It's Keyes.
Cool.
Looks like keys, but it's Kives.
I love that. I like the pronunciation. Okay.
It's weird.
Spooky. 100%. What more do we want? Flowing blood, skeleton shot. It wasn't filmed by a drone, I think, but why were we so high above the mountain? That's terrifying. 100%. Sexy. We didn't get to talk about that weird dog, man, furry thing, whatever. But here's what I have to say. I'm pretty sure there's not one blockbuster prior to The Shining that features a furry sexual interaction. And because this is such a revolutionary film, for that reason and that reason only, I will give it 100%. This is why this movie is remembered. This is why it's a big deal. And we need to remember that. And scary. Wow. I'm gonna say 60% because there was a lot of frightening things. That man yelled a lot. Jack yelled a lot. Johnny? Jack. Ooh, nickname Jack. Doing it. Frightening. I liked hearing the axe go into the door. That's another sexy thing for me. Not him or the axe. I like the sound. That wood breaking. And except for that woman shivering by the door because she was scared. Didn't like her. And that's what I got. You can follow me on Twitter at Princess Pizza. I have 3 S's at the end of Princess, 3 Z's in the middle of pizza. Ooh, plugs. You can come, no, what am I got going on? Nothing, ever. You can come see the Stout Middle School Choir at their spooktacular fall concert on October 30th at 6 p.m. in Dearborn. It's gonna be so great.
If you're an adult without a child, don't go to that. Anyway, guys, we are so happy. Thanks to Matt Noss for having us. Thank you for Go for hosting us in their building. Tip your wait staff always.
A lot, 25% or more.
Shit, like $1 million every time they serve you. Anyways, that's all I have.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Spooky, sexy, scary, everybody! We are going to take a quick break. We will take just about a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 9 o'clock with transmissions from the dark side. We'll see you then.